Dear students, in this video we will discuss about class 6 English Alive chapter 2 traveling with grandfather Chu. Okay, question answer. So let's turn page number 32. To match the names with the character, so you have to match the names with their character. So here first Chips, you know Chips is a squirrel, okay. Timothy, tiger. Then Pope is the name of the parrot. Then next answer these questions briefly. Where was the narrator going? Okay, the narrator was going from Dehra to Lucknow. Then next, who were the narrator's traveling companions? What was strange about them? The narrator's traveling companions, in addition to his family, were a squirrel, a parrot, and a pet tiger, which were unusual passengers on a train. Or you can write, the narrator's traveling companions were grandmother, grandfather, Chips, the squirrel, Timothy, the tiger, Pope, the parrot, and Python. The strange thing was that the family was traveling with a few of their exotic and uncommon pets. Then next, how was Timothy better behaved than most passengers? Timothy behaved perfectly throughout the journey. Even the guard admitted that he couldn't have asked for a better passenger. No stealing from vendors, no shouting at coolies, no breaking of railway property, no spitting on the platform. He behaved better than the other passengers who did all the above. Okay. Then next, what happened to the family's dinner? The family's dinner was eaten by the python hidden in the picnic basket. What does grandfather do to the unwelcome visitor? Grandfather takes the visitor and hides him away in a picnic basket that carried the family's food. Or you can write, grandfather hid the unwelcome visitor python in the tiffin basket, shut and pushed it back under the berth so that grandmother wouldn't be able to see it. Next, why there was a great commotion in the train? You know, commotion means why there was a great noise or excitement. So there was a commotion in the train because the passengers had seen the python curl up in the wash basin of the toilet. Or you can write, at midnight there was a great clamor at the end of the corridor. There are cries of samp, okay, samp, here in Samp, about a dozen passengers were bunched together outside the washroom door. The grandfather entered the washroom and found Python curled up in the wash basin. He gathered up the sleepy, overfed Python and stepped out of the washroom. Then next, why did the grandmother scold grandfather? Grandmother scolded grandfather because he had brought the python along with them on the journey when she had asked him not to do so. Then next, what happened when Aunt Mabel opened the lid of the basket? When Aunt Mabel opened the lid of the basket, she saw the huge python and fainted away. Then next, think and answer the following questions. Do you think the animals enjoyed their journey? Give reasons for your answer. The animals seem to have enjoyed their train journey. This is because the narrator says that the parrot and the squirrel had a good time on the train, while Timothy the tiger was appreciated even by the guard of the train. Then next, pick out a few humorous incidents from the story. Some of the humorous incidents of the story are the escape of the python, Aunt Mabel's reaction to the python, and Pope's behavior. Or you can write, Pope had nibbed 2 fingers and tweaked a ticket inspector's ear. Chips presented the narrator with a peanut. Pope broke into shrieks of loud and wild laughter, and soon everyone, including Aunt Mabel, was doubled up with laughter. Then next, the author attributes human qualities to the animals in the story. Pick out a few examples of these. What does this show about the author's feelings for animal? The author compares Timothy to a well-behaved human. Chips the squirrel made friends with everyone on the train. It shows that the author is fond of animal. Or you can write, Timothy behaved perfectly throughout the journey. Chips had no difficulty in making friends with children, grown-ups. This shows that the author is a pet lover and he considers them as his family members. Then next, write is a character sketch of Aunt Mabel. Aunt Mabel is a friendly person who loves food. She is also terrified of snakes and is not adventurous. She faints away in shock when she sees the python and is ready to believe grandfather when he tells her that she had imagined seeing the snake in the basket. Okay, then next page number 33, vocabulary. Create new words by adding the prefixes given in the box. Then write the meaning of the new word. Refer to a dictionary if required. Okay, you have to create a new word by adding prefix. Then next you have to write its meaning. Okay, so here you can take a screenshot here. So here appear, disappear. Okay, disappear you know means vanish. Then charge, recharge means again restore the energy. Government, misgovernment, that means to govern incorrectly. Then happy, unhappy means sad. Historic, prehistoric means ancient. Lead, mislead means to lead astray. Legal, illegal means unlawful. Motivate, demotivate means discourage. Possible, impossible means something that cannot be done. Regular, irregular means not even. Secure, insecure means doubtful. Right, overwrite means to write over something. Okay, then next page number 34, create new words by adding suffixes. Same. Okay, then also write the change in the word type from the original base word. Refer to a dictionary if required. Okay, so here you can take a screenshot. First here class. Okay, so base word with a suffix, so you have to add suffix after the word. Class, classify, so here class is noun and classify is verb. Then memory, memorize, so here memory is verb, memorize, memory is noun, memorize is verb. Then child to childhood. Okay, these both are noun, noun to noun. Then easy, easily, easy you know adjective, easily this is you know adverb. Okay, then equal, equal is adjective, equality is a noun. Then express is a verb, expression you know it is a noun. Forget you know it is a verb, forgetful it is adjective. Happy you know adjective, happiness you know this is an abstract noun, happiness. Okay, adjective to noun. Home is a noun, homely is an adjective. King is a noun, kingdom is also a noun. Populate, so here populate you know verb, population is a noun. Wind, wind is also noun, windy is an adjective. Okay, then next page number 35, fill in the blanks with the correct pronouns. Okay, where is the key? I can't find it. I caught myself on the broken glass. Your dress is very similar to mine. Naina loves to run. She runs daily. My uncle is coming to visit us this winter. Grandfather was on his feet in a moment. I am going to get my hair cut this weekend. Rohan, could you please pass me my spectacles? Would you like to join us for a walk on the beach? She makes herself a cup of coffee before sitting down to watch her favorite show on the television. The next page number 37, fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb given in the bracket. Summer swims regularly. A lone bee buzzes over the rose. She goes to the library every weekend. I plan to visit all the major. Okay, I plan to visit all the major. Okay, so there is a mistake in the question. I plan to visit all the major. Okay, beach. So here the question here, fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb. Okay, the question should be asked plan. So I plan to visit all the major beaches in the Goa. In Goa. Then next, raspberries are okay slightly sour even when they ripen. The dirt road branches off into the forest from the lake. Our dog splashes around in the pool during the summer. The mother kisses the baby every night before putting her to bed. Man destroys the forests which are the habitats of many animals. He boxes daily and practices hard to win the competition. Okay. Here, the question should be asked here. I dash. Okay. To visit all the major beaches. Okay, all the major beaches. So this question should be asked, and the bracket there should be a verb plan. So you have to use the verb according to the person. Okay, so here I plan. 4 number question. Okay, there is a mistake in this question, so you should correct it. Then next, page number 38. So you have to identify the underlined verb, whether this is simple present, present continuous, or present perfect. Is the sun hot? Okay, you know, this is simple present. It has rained all day. This is present perfect tense. It rains. This is simple present. Then next, they have traveled. Have traveled, you know, present perfect. I am reading. Am reading, you know, continuous. The man is trying. This is also present continuous. She has practiced. So here this is also present perfect. The girls have dressed. This is also present perfect. We are baking. This is present progressive. Then next, he is cleaning. This is also present progressive or present continuous tense. Okay. Okay, so I think this video will help you. If you have any doubt, you can comment in the comment box. In the next video, all the possible extra questions will be uploaded. Okay, thank you.